going to show is what I call a fallout bridge. So we're going to use a green miniband, so this is the second resistance. I'm going to place it just right above my knees. All right, and so on this one, you're going to lay back. I like to have people keep their toes off the floor on any bridge variation because I feel that keeps people focused on pushing through the heels to fire the glutes. You never want to push through the toes. Always want to think about pushing more with the heel. So neutral pelvis here. So an isometric bilateral bridge would be this position. Okay, again, I like to go palms up for people. So you can just hold this position. This would be a good way to start somebody. If this is challenging enough, that's great. So I'm pushing out against the band the whole time and keeping this tight. So you would do this for time. Typically I'll start someone with 3 sets of 10 seconds, or 3 10-second reps per set. Second thing that we could do, you could progress to a more dynamic or up and down bridge. So you've got, again, pushing out against the band, which is hip abduction or abduction. So the fallout bridge involves you doing a static hold while you're moving one limb. So you're going to be holding one hip statically while we allow the other one to swivel. So the whole thing here, and hopefully this shows up on the video, and sometimes I have people keep their hands on their hips so that they can have that tactile feedback and tell when a hip is dropping. But hips need to stay level. So what we're doing here is it's not a big movement, swivel one leg out where you'll feel a nice contraction here on that glute med and all that good stuff right here at the side of the hip, and then swivel back. Okay, so you could do these alternating if things aren't too crazy, or you could stay on one side, which is going to fatigue that side a little bit more versus getting a little break in between reps with alternating. So you can go for reps individually or alternating. Another way to do it would be come up and do them both at the same time. So that's getting really fancy. Just coming out this way and coming back. Okay, so that would be something that I think that I would add once a person has demonstrated that they can do the movement with each side independently and there's no hip drop or rotating or whatever. You'd be surprised how challenging this is when you really focus on minimalizing the movement as you're performing that hip fallout. It fries stuff. So